All right, people, we have reached the dreaded moment in the year where fan favorites, both rookies and vets alike, are getting cut from their WNBA teams right before the WNBA season starts. Yesterday, the Indiana Fever announced that they have cut or waived forward Ladazhia Williams. Ladazhia Williams played for the LSU Tigers and really was an unsung hero for the team, scoring 20 points and grabbing 5 rebounds in the championship game. She went from the championship game to getting ready for the WNBA draft. She was drafted in the second round at number 17 overall to the Indiana Fever. And for those who aren't very familiar with the Indiana Fever, they have a lot of very young players, with the majority of their roster being rookies and second-year players. They opened training camp with a roster of 17 players. Each team is only able to carry a max of 12 players. So that means that, of course, players will be cut. Ladazhia played in the Fever's preseason game on Sunday. It was a game against Chicago, and I was actually at that game.
Ladazhia Williams.
All right, Ladazhia.
And just throughout the game, I just felt like Ladazhia was going to get waived. She rode the bench until the fourth quarter, and then when she came in, she just didn't really do anything special. I believe she did get 2 free throws. She made 2 free throws and missed 2. But she just didn't really do anything spectacular. I was really hoping that, she would get a ton of rebounds and to get several putbacks and like really prove her worth, because Ladazhia came into the Indiana Fever roster with a disadvantage, right? It was clear, the fact that she was, I think, the last person off of Indiana's bench on Sunday. It's clear that the people who are the last off the bench are the people who are not really even considered to even make the team. So in order to not get waived, you have to just be lights out. And unfortunately, she wasn't. I am personally a fan of Ladazhia Williams. I think she has a lot of consistency to her. And while she has gotten cut from the Indiana Fever, I don't think this is the end of her basketball career. I do think for right now, it's the end of her WNBA career. I think that she might be a player, a hardship player, possibly. So it'd be important for her to stay ready, just in case there's like a severe injury to one of the players on the Indiana Fever or on another team. One of the post players gets severely injured or pregnant or something. She might be a hardship player that can come in for that. I do think she should go overseas and develop her game a lot more. It seems like there's a lot of times players who come from college and they come to the WNBA, and there's a huge difference, right? The WNBA is a much faster league to play in than college. The players are a lot stronger, and it could be a hard switch for a lot of college players. And so I think her going overseas would be great for her, just to get a little bit tougher. And also, just one thing to note, the WNBA is one of the hardest leagues to make in the world. It's only 144 players that can make the roster, and lots of talented players who can't, and then they play overseas. I think Ladazhia might want to seriously consider going overseas, because we do know that she's a great player. We've all seen her play in college, and I think with a couple more years, maybe 1 or 2, playing overseas, that could really help her get in the league. And I also think that might also help her develop a little bit more of her game. Ladazhia Williams is 6'4", so she has a good height. She was really good in college. I think she does have a pathway to the WNBA. It's just going to be a delayed pathway. But what do you all think? What do you all think about Ladazhia Williams getting cut from the Indiana Fever? For those who aren't aware, Christy Sides is the coach of the Indiana Fever. She is a first-time head coach, I should say. She's been an assistant coach for years and years and years. She's also a former assistant coach for LSU. yeah, it's just tough to see a beloved player in college get their chance in the WNBA and not make it past training camp. So it's tough, but it happens. Let me know what you think about her leaving or her getting waived. What do you think about her possibly going the overseas route and trying to get back in the WNBA? All right, let me know, guys, what you think in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching this video. And also, there's been other cuts. Alexis Morris just got cut today. I am making a video on that. So if you want to watch that video, just click right over here and you can watch that video. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Until next time, bye.